Hey you guys, it's Dani and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at a deck that is about to go to Kickstarter. This is an oracle deck by Johanna Pohl. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. This is called the European Goddesses and Spirits Oracle Deck. I got this in to take a look at. It is so beautiful, like the coloration, all this stuff is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited to take a look and kind of go through this with you. I did take a sneak peek, flip through a little bit, but this seems to be a really spectacular little oracle. So a little bit about it. It does come in this little tuck box as of right now. I know that they are going to be doing, they're going to have options for upgrades, like different card stock, I think. Let me see. Upgrades to the cards in the box are potential for the Kickstarter. So this is going to be opening on May 1st, I believe. So there is a little companion guide, and then we have our 3x5 cards here, and we'll go through them. Check out these backs. Get that up ready. Okay, but I want to show y'all this, because look at this companion book. Y'all. It is gorgeous. Look at this. Full color pages, and then they have these like images on the sides. There's a ton of information in here. Check it out. So there's the main page, which has the theme and a full write-up. Then you go into divination and personal message, which is like balance. There are journal prompts down here. You go into devotion, correspondence, connecting with the goddess or the spirit, all right here. There's like a ton of information in here. So the little white book, I haven't looked at yet. Let's see what they have in here. So it looks like we have, let's see, let's open this up. So this just, I think it's like 80 pages, I saw, like 75 pages in this little one. So let's look, okay, Gaia, let's find this and we'll see what the difference is in the books. Okay. So, I don't know if we have the write-up here. Looks like, okay. So it looks like we don't have the main write-up, but we do have like the divination. So the perspective and our journal prompts. And so we also don't have our correspondences. So in the big book, we have our write-up and correspondences with the goddess or spirit, plus the divination. But in our smaller book, we have the divination, it seems. Let's see what else they have in the small one. How to work with the cards. And then it goes into that, the meanings, and so that's what we have in this one. Now, we have an introduction, all the goddesses and spirits, bibliography, and then about the author. We do have card spreads in here as well. So we have a few card spreads, which is nice. This is a really nice book. So there are different archetypes throughout this. We have this like wheel. So it says we have the dark, the sage, the leader, the witch, the untamed, the lover, the virgin, and the mother. And we have different little symbols, keywords, and write-ups for them. And it tells you what goddesses and spirits inhabit these. So that's really cool. So we have them kind of set into it. I wonder, as we go through the cards, if there is reference to them in here or no. So I'm just kind of looking over this to see what kind of approach. They're mere suggestions. They're not printed on the cards themselves, because they shouldn't dictate or limit your possibilities. Okay, so yeah. So with the archetypes, it's kind of like this is just an extra resource if you want to have it resonate. So that's cool. Alternately, you can choose to take a broader approach when working with the archetypes. Who represent a certain archetype, determine what they have in common to extend your personal message. So it's just like extra. So it's just like a little bit of lagniappe in there, which is super fun. And honestly, that's what intrigued me the most about this deck. Like, I love the idea of like goddess study and things like that. So like, I like the oracle message idea and using it, but there is just the names printed on the card, so we don't have like a keyword or an oracle message on the card itself. So I feel like for me, in my practice and the way that I usually use stuff like this is like I will either find someone to represent and use this as like a placeholder. I will pull a card and then read what it has to say. I'll read about the goddess. I might even do something as far as that goes. So I really like goddess cards. I have these. I have some similar to these, as in like the witches one. Let me show you. Like the Witches of Legend, I kind of use in that same way, as well as the Goddess Oracle. The one from US Games, the Goddess Oracle, I kind of use in that same way, although these do have keywords on them. But I love a good write. I really and thoroughly enjoy these types of decks as just like a part of my practice. I really do enjoy them. So let's take a look at the cards, and then we'll read from the guidebook and see what we got. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these cards, and we'll take a look at the guidebook. We'll pick a card and see what it says. So here we go. We have our... I don't know how to pronounce all these names, so I'm just going to kind of show you the cards. Beautiful Aphrodite. Artemis. Love that. Oh, I love this Baba Yaga. Oh my goodness, I love it, love it, love it. So powerful. It's like you do get softness and rage, you know? It's like groundedness and then all this kind of magic and air. It's like there really are so many different energies that these goddesses and spirits embody that I think they really were chosen well. Demeter. Oh. And it does have like some of my main goddesses and spirits in there. Baba Yaga is one that I absolutely love to have in a deck. Persephone is another one. Oh, did I even show y'all this one? I'm sorry. I'm like looking at it myself. Oh, and these are from, these are from Celtic, Germanic, Greek, Norse, and Slavic cultures, okay? Just so I remembered, it says it on the back, because I was like, oh, these are from a few different cultures, a couple of different backgrounds. Look at this Freya. It is gorgeous. I do love the tone, the color. They're not super bright, as in like super bright colors. I like a more kind of level color. I love, like, you can really see the elemental power behind it. I guess, like, that's what I'm noticing. Oh, Hecate, I love. Gotta have her. Gotta have Hel. They even have Hestia. I love the way that they're done. I do find that they all look a little similar. But at the same time, this is not something that I would like lay out. And I'm more looking for just a representation of it, so I'm not too upset about like the fact that like, oh, well, you know, some of the faces look a little similar. It doesn't really bother me much. Like, as I'm going through, I'm kind of noticing that, but like just thinking about it, I'm intrigued. I don't know who this is. But there are mushrooms in her hair. We're gonna read about her. Whoa. Beautiful. I think what excites me is that there are quite a few goddesses and spirits that I have never heard of. And that excites me. I want to read about all the things. You know what I mean? Love this. Love this image. It's so beautiful. And of course, Persephone. She is also one of my favorites. Very reminiscent of the tarot. Love that. Wow. Yeah, there are so many that I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce most of these. There's not a pronunciation in there, so I would have to look it up. So y'all gonna have to forgive me because I'm gonna do my best. Okay. So I want to look up this one and we're going to read what it has to say. Look at this, how beautiful. Look at those little details. Like the bear head got me like, girl, I got to know about you. I'm going to guess Maliki, but I could be completely wrong. Feel free to correct me. Okay. So everything is in alphabetical order. So that is super great. So we have a close-up picture. The themes are forests, bears, herbal magic, luck, abundance, beauty, hunting, and healing. It's a Finnish goddess of the forest and hunt. Her name possibly stems from the Old Finnish word milu? Which means luck. She is connected to abundance, healing, beauty, and hunting. As the mother of the forest, I'm just going to say she because I'm not going to try to pronounce it. She is responsible for its beauty. She shapes the trees, colors the leaves, and makes the flowers grow. Together with other forest goddesses, she takes care of the wilderness. Finland is a country where the forest used to be central for providing food through hunting, gathering, and cattle grazing. The woods are both feared and respected. Hunters asked her for permission to enter her kingdom when they wanted to hunt small game like rabbits and birds or gather mushrooms and berries to eat. So kind of like a forest protector, it seems like. In the magic songs of the Finns, a connection between her, gold and silver, and good luck in hunting is established. It is said that when she appears in her golden skirts adorned with golden jewelry, she is generous and will offer prey. Hunters sacrifice gold and silver to her. When she accepts their offering, she will take the golden key from the ring at her side and open the gates of the forest for the hunters. With a golden axe, she hits the valleys and marks the paths for them. An old woman with mossy hat is another form she appears in. The mother of the forest is both the wild hunting woman and the maternal healer. As a protector of the wounded animal, She is known for her vast herbal skills and wisdom. She has special connection to bears. One of the several origin myths of this sacred animal involves the goddess of the forest as one of its foster mothers. She is connected to the god Tapio. Oh, I don't know. I hope that's said right. Tapio. Okay. Who is believed to be the manifestation of the forest itself in a human-like form. Kind of like the Green Man in my head. That's what I kind of think of. Together they have several children, among them a goddess of the woods, Taliki, and Nariki, a god of the hunt and cattle. I hope I said that right. Okay, and then it goes into the divination, which is strength. There's a huge other write-up. I'm not going to read all that for you guys. It's going to get pretty much. But I'll read a couple of the prompts down here. So the divination, the main message is strength. And it acts like, what is the strength you have been avoiding? What part do you play in resolving your anger? So you get some really good, like I wonder if you get 3 to 4 questions. So a good chunk of questions. And then for this one, we have correspondence. So for the devotion, if you want to connect with the goddess or spirit, for this one, it's recommended forest incense with a write-up, the bear, which has a write-up, and then gold, which seems to be, all of the main correspondences with that goddess. So this is really awesome, you guys. I like how we do get a little bit about the mythology, their history, the land. I don't know, this feels like it's just really well done. I am excited to continue working with this. And this is honestly, this book right here, this companion guide, is something that, like, I just want to read through in general. Like, this is just a really great book. And it seems to be really well done, really thought out. I'm super excited about this. So I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you guys use goddess or spirit oracles like this? How do you use them? Is this something that you are going to look at? Let's talk about it. I love to know. I do love my goddesses. So this is right up my alley. I'm excited to keep using it and keep reading about it. And definitely to keep learning about these newer ones that I don't, not newer ones, but like new to me, ones that I've never seen before. I'm really excited to learn more about all of this. This is exciting. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think. If you are looking for the Kickstarter page, I will go ahead and put a link so you can get notified. That link should also still work when it is published on May 1st. So if you are interested, May 1st, it will appear on Kickstarter. So let me know what y'all think, and I will see you all very soon. I'm sending you all my love. Mwah. Later, Gators.